Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. It's Leo speaking. Today I have the pleasure to show you Pulsa ES from TripleTech. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps growing the channel. Also, if you would like to have a chance to win a copy of Pulsa, please do check the instruction inside the video description. Thank you very much. Okay. So what is Pulsa? Well, Pulsa is a reproduction of a famous Ukrainian preset drum machine, which was created roughly 30 years ago. In 2023, TripleTech decided to reproduce the Pulsa Estraden model, and they created a new iOS app, which add a couple of things to the original drum machine, like effects, Midi out, and a bottle link. It runs inside a host, like in this case AUM, as an AUV3 instance, but it also runs as a standalone application. As you can see, we are inside AUM now, and we have just an audio channel, and we have loaded Pulsa ES. Okay, let's maximize the app. It's very simple, actually, in terms of how it works. It reproduces what Pulsa as a drum machine was 30 years ago, so with the pros and cons as well, as you will see. Inside AUM, the tempo will be driven by AUM, in this case, and also the start and stop that you find down here at the bottom will be driven by the transfer control of start and stop of AUM. So you see here the tempo, you cannot move it up and down, and also you have a tempo up here, 120. If you want to change that, you have to change it up here inside AUM. But if you were running it inside as a standalone, you will be able to use this fader up and down and change the tempo, okay? Additionally here, if you click on this symbol here, you have additional settings. In this case, you find the Midi settings to trigger the pads here, and also a link to the TripleTechAudio.com website. If you were to run it as a standalone, you will find additional settings, for example, for your audio device. Okay, let's close these down. You have a volume control here. You have also a fader for accent to emphasize parts of the rhythms which are being played. Here you have a selection of rhythms which Pulsa come with. They are numbered, and here you see the number of rhythm which is selected, and to change the rhythm you just input it here. So 0, 2 will change the here the representation of the number of the rhythm, and you can see I've selected 0, 2, polka 2. It is highlighted with a different font format. Okay, down here you can press on the pad on the imitator. Okay, and now let's play with some of the rhythms. Okay, additionally, you have a section for effect here. Click on effect. Here you drive, reverb, and filter. You activate them clicking on these little dots here. So let's activate the drive and changing the drive wet and dry setting here, your tone and the noise. Let's try. It's nice actually to be able to add some noise and reproducing that old hardware, right? Let's try to add some reverb and also changing the cutoff frequency and also the resonance of the filter. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Now, let me show you how you can also use Pulsa as a MIDI processor. So let's remove this channel inside the AUM. Let's create now a MIDI channel and a new audio channel. Inside the audio channel, we are going to search for something like Hammerhead. Why not? It's a nice drum machine as well. Let's open this up. Let's load the preset from the factory bank, like this 1997. Let's disable the internal sequencer. Okay. Then let's load in the MIDI processor Pulsar. So we just search for Pulsar, like so, ES, and we connect the two, like so. Perfect. Now let's go inside Pulsar and let's click play. And as you can see, Pulsar is now driving Hammerhead. So as you can see, you can use it as a MIDI drum machine to drive other audio sources or other drum machine. The other thing as well that you can also do, let me create a new audio channel and let's select again Pulsar as an audio source, like so. Now let's open this up and let's connect it to the AUM keyboard and maximize the screen, and you can use also the MIDI keyboard to send MIDI messages and play the different pads. And therefore, you could, for example, use a sequencer, which is sending MIDI messages directly to Pulsar, and in this case, you have that authentic sound from that vintage Pulsar preset drum machine. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the short tutorial, and as always, see you next time. Thank you. Bye.